What's up guys, this is Gem City Digimon. Today I'm bringing you a match between Hunters and Blue Flare. Hunters going first, hatching the Moneymon, going to the Pencil, and then playing a U. Passing over 3, hatch the Winomon, going to Dracomon. And looks like we're eyeing down the, I think we had the Blazing Memory Boost in hand. Looks like, yep, we're going to play the Blazing Memory Boost, reveal 6 cards. That's 3 of the Decker Gray, and we're just going to grab a Decker Gray and a Blazing Memory Boost, so we're going to set up for future turns. And looks like we're going to... What is Hunter going to do? Looks like he's thinking. He's going to push up Pencil, and then just play a Psychomon for 4. Gonna draw, and I think we're going to just play another Blazing Memory Boost, so we're going for full plays here. So unfortunately we didn't hit the Kyria, and I know we have 2 in hand, but we're gonna grab the Metal Greymon and I think the Metal Bergamon. I think that's what we needed in order to get our Metal Greymons up and going. They're gonna hatch the Monomon, going to Dracomon, believe. Sorry, I'm blanking on the name. I think it's Dracomon. And they're gonna play the Purple Tamer. I cannot think of the name off the top of my head. We're gonna push up the Dracomon, and I think we're just gonna pop a blue. We're going to play the Male Bird, put him for 3. We didn't want to give him too much memory, so we're going to play the Kyria. Draw for the Dracomon, because we forgot about it. Hunter's going to start off at 3. They're going to push up, and I think they're going to resolve Use Effect. Yep, place a save underneath, gain 1 memory, and then they're going to reduce the cost, evolving into 2 Warmon, putting 1 source underneath it. I believe they put the Shoutmon underneath. They're going to swing with Dracomon, hits the Metal Gray, going to get the save, and draw for the Mane. And looks like Hunter's just thinking about what they're going to do. He's going to evolve into a Restaurant for 2, then Omni Shout for 3, and destroy both. So we're going to put the Male Bergamon underneath the Kyria, hatch the Winomon, going into another Dracomon. And as you can see, we have a little bit of spice in the hand with the Kaiser Nail. I believe we don't get to actually use it in this tournament, so we're just going to Digicross for the Metal Gray. We're going to stun, swing at security, stun the other, unsuspend. Gonna swing at security again, get another check. There's a Tageru. Pop the Blaze Memory Boost. And plays, yep, we're going to play the Kaiser Nail. This is our little spice. We're going to play the Greymon and reveal 4. We're going to grab the Galeosmon and the Blaze. So we did get to actually use it in this tournament. I forgot about that. They're going to hatch Moneymon. Use Effect. Gain 1, putting, I believe, the Tall Warmon underneath. So currently both his Digimon are stunned, so he's not going to be able to do much with them. And I know what you're thinking, why would I play the Greymon out? I just wanted to get some extra searching in. Also get another body, so if we do end up dying in security, or for whatever reason we still have some extra bodies on board. And being able to stun something else is better than not doing that. Looks like Hunter is still thinking about what he wants to do. The blue Flare and Hunter matchup is kind of a slogfest, but it is manageable. You can do it. So they're going to reduce the cost by 2, so instead of it being 9, it's going to be 7. Everything is still... It still can't attack, but everything is now suspended. So not looking really good for me, because I need to get into security. But also not terrible. We do have kind of ways to help give ourselves extra memory in order to kind of play around it with the Metal Greymons, but unfortunately I think we're kind of stuck right now. So we're gonna go over to 4. Nope, we're going to 3. Gonna push the Dracomon up. And we really want the Metal Greymon to be deleted. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. We're going to play the memory, or get the Hammer Spark, gain a memory. And I'm going to play the Greymon for 4, draw 1 for the Draco, reveal 4. Unfortunately, we're going to grab the Kyria. Unfortunately, we did not get to see a Sakyomon at all during this tournament, or to get its effect to resolve, because that would have been really good. In this matchup, getting a Sakyomon and Madoki Betamon is really good. He's just going to... I'm going to swing with the Dracomon, he's going to block with the Gumdramon, and draw for the Wynamon. We're going to evolve into the Metal Greymon's Cyber Launcher and return that Digimon to the bottom of their deck. Probably not the best play, but we didn't want to give them too much memory to play with, so that's going to be our best bet there. There's other cards I wish that we could have played at this point, but I don't think my hand was looking really good. And this is my first matchup against Hunters, so I didn't know how to really get around them with this deck. Blue Flare is not a deck that I normally play, so we're kind of learning as we go. So they're going to play Old Man Clockmaker, grab 2 Digimon with save. Going to suspend to give jamming. Going to suspend the Greymon, remove 2. Check 2, and we're going to pretty much scoop it up with that. Going to game 2, I believe I am going to be starting off. Going to hatch the Wynamon, and go into the Chaosmon, and we're just going to go for the luck, and we do hit the Kyria. And I think I made a mistake that I was going to grab those and put them underneath, but my opponent was very nice and told me that, hey, you have the Tamer. Why are you grabbing 2 Digimon and not the Tamer? And playing grabbing 2 Blue Flares and one of them being the Tamer. So he was nice enough to point that out. So passing him over at 5, get the Kyria played. He's going to evolve into Dracomon all over the Monomon and play a Clockmon. Grabs Damimon, and I did not get to see the other one. Gonna play the Tageru for 4, passing over to 3. Gonna swing at security, draw 1 from the Wynamon. It's gonna block, and I'm gonna get to play the Greymon, reveal 4. We are gonna grab the Blaze and the Metal Grey, I believe. Yep. And I think we're going to play the Blaze. Yep, we're going to go for another Blaze. We're going to reveal 6 cards. We hit another Tamer. So I believe we're going to grab the Tamer's going to get played. We're going to grab the Draco or the Chaosmon, and I think we're just going to grab the Blaze just for the fun of it. Yep. So just kind of set up for some additional memory. Pass him over to 3, unsuspends clock, and we are sitting at, we're not doing too bad. Unfortunately, I do know this match doesn't go into a game 3 because of time for this game 2. And I made some pretty bad misplays and not realize I had a game earlier for game 2. We did a little jinx on his searches, calling Judge for for disqualifying me for jinxing. Gonna go into the Digimon reveal and miss it. And you see, I don't know if he's gonna swing or if he's just gonna keep them. I know he's digging for the Quartzmon because he needs a Quartzmon to kind of establish board presence, and he's going to evolve into Omni Shout and delete my Greymon. We're gonna hatch the Wyna, evolve into Chaos. And we're going to go into Metal Gray, stun the clock. We're going to, I believe we're going to swing at security, swing, suspend. And looks like we haven't changed memory yet. Swing again, he's going to get the clock. And get a Tamer and Digimon. I didn't see, I think it was a Gumdramon. Could have been a Rashomon, I wasn't paying attention. Nope. Shoutmon and Taiki. Looks like we're still thinking about what we want to do. Because it's still our turn, we should be at 0 memory, not 3. Because we're just not really paying too much attention. I'm gonna pop. I think we're gonna pop the blue. No. We're gonna pop the blue memory boost. We should actually just be at 2. I think there was an error on my part. Yeah, there was a really bad misplay, so should have been at 2, should have popped the other blazing memory boost. Gonna save the Greymon, put it underneath the Caria for the material save. And play another blazing memory boost, reveal 6, get another Tamer. We're gonna grab the Mailbird and the blazing memory boost again. Leave him at 5. So now we're sitting with 3 blue Tamers. Have a lot of cards on board. And I'm going to push him over to 6 memory. Evolving a pencil in the back. And he can't attack or block with his Digimon until the end of the turn. And I think he's going to go... I don't know if he has a Quartzmon in hand at this point. He's going to reduce cost. I believe he does have the Quartzmon. Yep. Goes for 9. Then we're going to reduce the cost by 1. And then we'll get the memory situated. Pushes him back over to 2. So he can't attack, he's stunned, can't block. And then he's going to Digicross into Shoutmon, play the Taiki, and push me over to 3. So we're going to go up into the Galeosmon. Gonna evolve into Decker Greymon, or the I forget. I think it's the Decker Gray because it stuns his Quartz again. I'm gonna swing and evolve, get the draw and grab Oh, I forget what we grabbed. We grabbed 2 blue flares, pop both, blaze, and we're gonna go into a metal gray, put the sources underneath it, so stun the other 2, swing at security. That's a quartz, so unfortunately I die in security. I'm trying to clean up our board. Unfortunately, hitting that quartz, that would have been game, but this is where it starts to really draw out between stunning and actually playing things. So we play the triple tamer, pass him over to 3. He can't attack, block. So we're looking pretty good. He's gonna push up, and I think I can't see because of the glare, unfortunately. Wasn't paying much attention to what was in the back. Just gonna put a Digimon underneath you. It's purple, I can't tell which one it was. And looks like he's thinking. We do have the Kaiser Nail, because if we can go to 4, we could be able to do Kaiser Nail, but unfortunately, I believe he's got some way to block, so we don't really have a lot of ways around getting it. He's going to suspend to put. He's going to arrest Digimon, and then putting a source underneath, and then just tucking the metal gray or the decker underneath the triple tamer. For him, it didn't matter which where they got put where. And he plays a Taiki, puts me to 3. Hatch puts a source underneath, gain 1 memory, draw 1. And I think I had the Kaiser Nail in hand, but I just did not have a way to get game. Because at this point I could have gone into, if I had the metal gray in hand, I could have gone to metal gray, stun one of his blockers, swing, and stun his quartz, and that would have gotten me game, but I don't think I realized that. And not being a blue flare player, I didn't realize that I could use the triple tamer to facilitate that play. So it's hindsight's 20/20 at this point, but this is going to make for some great content later. So I'm just sitting there looking at his board, trying to figure out what he has, what he can do, what he can't do, and not realizing what I have in hand and what I have on board and what I can't do. So we're going to Hammer Spark, gain 1, go to 5. We're going to Blaze, reveal 6 cards. At this point we're kind of just digging into our deck to kind of grab our pieces. We're going to grab the Decker, and I believe it's a Decker Gray. We have the 4th Tamer in hand. And we're going to play the 4th Kyria, go to 4, give us 1 more Tamer to work with, so if he attacks with the Quartzmon, he can't suspend them all, and we should be fine. He's going to draw, do his thing at the start of turn. Gain 1 memory. All of his Digimon do not unsuspend, so that's working great for me. And I think he's afraid that I might have the answer in hand, so he's not going to attack with his Quartzmon, just so he can have a blocker. Essentially what we're doing is trying to set up for the Decker Gray play. Probably go into Metal Greymon, then into Decker, and kind of do what we need to do. So looks like Hunter's looking at what he has available and what he can do. Kind of straighten out the board. We have a crap load of tamers to work with here. So come turn we can go to 5, 6, or 4, 6 memory. Start off with the Blaze. He's going to go into Shoutmon, I believe. Play a Taki-Ru, or a Taki. Taiki. Sorry, Taki. Thinking of the chip. And just sitting there looking at my discard, looking at my options, not really knowing how this match goes. Believe I'm safe because I think he only plays 2 of the Quartzmon, so he's going to place sources underneath, go into a Restauramon, and pass me over to 3. And I think he realized that he could attack with one of them. I think it's going to come up. We're going to go into Chaosmon, put the source underneath. Swing at security. Blocked. Play the Decker, draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, draw 5 cards. So we are digging deep into our deck. This is where Deckermon is really good. Otherwise, he is just a lackluster card. So we're through most of our deck at this point, and it is getting towards the end of the round. We're gonna pop the Blaze, go into Decker or Metal Greymon, or is it Decker? And we're going to go for 2, stun that, unsuspend. Or no, it doesn't have rush, so it couldn't do that. So we made a miscalculation big time on our part with this. Go to Hammer Spark, go to 3. And at this point we realize, wait, we have game in hand. We're just messing up so bad, we're misplaying so bad because this is not a deck that we normally play. So we're kind of realizing combos as we go. So we stun his Quartzmon so we can't swing and possibly go for game. Kind of developing a plan. We were sitting here looking at the Kaisernail like, oh, the Kaisernail is going to win us the game, and we just keep thinking that Quartzmon is going to stun everything, so we're just misplaying really bad because we're not thinking about our plays. Sitting there counting cards in deck and realizing, wait, we have a game in hand. Play the Kaiser, get the Quartz, or get the Metal Gray, put the Digimon in hand, and that is our game plan. So they have to block twice in order to win, and we have a body on board. Unless they can somehow put the body underneath, there's not much they can really do. So we realize our game after all this is said and done. So we do have the one tamer on hand and on field. They don't have a way to lock our tamer out, so we have a way to kind of work with things. They're gonna go to Digimon, reveal 3, miss their cards, and he's setting up for some more blockers. Gonna go to Omnishout, and it would have deleted the male bird, but I don't think it really mattered because Oh, and then he realizes that he can attack with an attack or end of turn effect. And deletes the male bird with the Omnimon. Just kind of getting things set up. Put a source underneath. I think we put a Dracomon because we were run out of level 4s we want to do. Swing its Hirdi. Force him to block. Armor Purge to keep a body on board. Go into middle gray. Put the sources underneath. Suspend the Tamer. Stun that so he can't block, and that is game. And unfortunately, like I said, we're not going to game 3. But let me know what you guys think about the match.